EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Buffalo Bills and the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. Not much leg here. Fields this at the 24-yard line.
The Cowboys make over first down and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here we go, 46.
Dak going to start out going to the air. And unable to connect on the long pass. He actually brings it in, but he was out of bounds, incomplete.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
The first carry now for Tony Pollard. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. Prescott on 3rd and 2. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here. So back-to-back big runs picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here's Prescott. And this ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Cowboys are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. From his end zone, Isaiah McKenzie. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack. The job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Allen's throw taken in by Diggs. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Operating from the red zone now. Allen, and he's got it. And the Bills are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. They'll run with Cook. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Buffalo. James Cook taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bills respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and they actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Fields this way up at the 17. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down. These two teams all tied after one. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Prescott. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Prescott yet again. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Von Miller, he was the one getting in there, able to wreak his usual havoc. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense. And right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down. From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Fourth down, Prescott. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Teron Johnson able to pick it, and the Bills are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes, and when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love your sarcasm, but I love even more your observation because, look, what they did last time out, now with a shorter field, they should have a lot of confidence that they're going to put more points up on the board.
A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. Allen from the gun on third down. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Allen to throw once more. Working the middle here. That's complete to Knox, the tight end. Touchdown! Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have moved out in front.
On that third down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
14. Cowboys 7. Tyler Bass will be kicked off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. He sets to fire deep. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And his throw here is incomplete.
I know we're just in the second quarter and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's a second drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. To throw again on second down. Allen to Crowder, and he's got it on the crossing route.
Allen's pass
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had
touchdown Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills go up by 2 touchdowns. Well, CD, that's his 2nd touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it, I don't think he's done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7.
Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Very short kick, taken right at the 20.
What you celebrating for, clown? And you got rocked? What are you doing?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Off the play fake, Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 40. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Play action now, Prescott. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll run left with Pollard. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
On 4th down, Prescott goes off, and on comes the Cowboy kicker, Brett Maher, for the field goal try. From the left hash, this will be a 52-yard attempt. The kick by Maher is good, and that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. After the made field goal, Maher back out there to kick it away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 2-score lead already, they may just look to get this thing to the locker room. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession of the football.
So first that crossed my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Prescott. And that's going to be incomplete. 12 seconds left.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
In danger of squandering their great field position as they come up on a 3rd and 7. Play fake. Here's Prescott. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott able to connect with Dalton Schultz. And the Cowboys are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point by Maher, up and good. And it's now 21-17. Time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. McKenzie now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. They're just going to run it here up the middle. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Allen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kelvin Joseph. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other.
I can see you really trying. It's hilarious to me.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Prescott to throw it. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. Now this is picked up by the Bills. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
You can admire his willingness to sacrifice his body to try and pick up the first down, and I do. But let's face it, you know his coaches are going to warn him about diving or extending for a marker for this exact reason. So much easier to have the ball knocked free when you're extended like that. So if you're going to dive, you got to make sure you secure the football, which he didn't.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he's got some space here. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Yeah, and I'm really laying back in my chair, with my feet hanging up, and you struggling. I'm just playing with you.
Well, it has been the passing game that's really been responsible for much of the scoring so far. But let's not forget about this running attack. They're pretty good, too, as evidenced right there.
And I think, Brandon, the fact that they've thrown the ball so well contributed to that touchdown, because that was a defense that was really keyed up to cover those receivers. All they wanted to do was blanket them. They didn't have enough men in the box to stop the run, and you saw the end result.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got... And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown.
You get lucky and you celebrate. Don't celebrate your Bales.
Touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know,
I don't know what you just said, but you're over here celebrating Bales.
big time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one?
Yeah, I don't know. You sound like you talking shit, but you still ain't do nothing that warrants you to talk shit. You trying to go for 2? Close your mouth.
I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grabbed a nugget.
Shut up.
Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Clown.
McKenzie now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. 55 rushing yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. On second down, here's a run with Singletary. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. They'll try and run for this with Singletary. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Singletary again. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain. 2nd down.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
And now they'll throw with Allen. His throw incomplete.
He's just not at his focus in this game. It's not 1 drop. It's not 2. That's 3 for this contest.
Yeah, uncharacteristic for any NFL receiver, and he's no exception. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. He's going to have the first down and inside.
Yeah, you trash, bro. Get off my field, bro.
Isaiah McKenzie, 51 yards. And the Bills are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd.
Oh, shut up. Stop making excuses, bro. Shut up. Stop making excuses. Who you raising your voice at, boy? Calm your ass down. Sit down. Eat a sandwich. You got a juice? Drink that bitch. Shut up. Shut up. Shut your ass up, boy. You mad as hell. Rest though, you so fucking country. I can smell the incest in your voice, bitch. Shut up. Yeah, this nigga said face ass nigga. That's how you know this nigga from the country, bro. This nigga retarded. Shut the hell up. I bet your teeth yellow as shit, ain't they? I bet you got peas, don't you? He said, boy, shut the fuck up. That's how you know he got yellow ass teeth. That nigga peas is on 100 right now. That nigga right now, his peas is so fucking tight, it's pulling his eyebrows up. That nigga, he mad. He mad. Look. He mad. Yo. Yeah. That nigga goofy. This nigga retarded, yo. I swear to God.
Yeah, he's trash.
Yeah, he is trash. Thank you, Jew. Thank you for thank you for letting this dude know exactly what he getting mad on the mic. Yeah, I got this nigga head. Remember, put that in the trash, okay? He getting mad. I got this dude in his bag, right, man? He said he gonna smack the shit out of me. Look, all these people are just keyboard warriors, man. That's all they do. They talk shit. I'll smack the shit. No, you won't. No, you won't. You gonna see me walk up on you and be like, oh, that him? if he really knew, I get paid to beat people up. Like what? If he actually knew, I get paid to knock people out and body and put people in their place. But he don't know that. He don't know that. He's an internet gangster, babe. He's an internet gangster. I can't say gangster because that's too Caucasian. He's an internet gangster. I don't know what the fuck this nigga talking about. He talking English, but I still can't understand what this nigga's saying. This dude is talking some shit right now. He mad. He triggered right now. He triggered. Oh, he is triggered. Why are you so triggered? Why are you so mad, friend? Huh, best friend? Why are you so mad, best friend? Oh, shut up, bitch. Shut up. Shut up, clown. That's why your mom in my closet. Yeah. That's why your mom in my closet, boy. You want to talk to her? You want to talk to your mom? Just leave. You won't win. Because the next time that I get the ball, I'm chewing clock. So you know.
Field position as they come up here 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Allen.
Oh, I didn't do it right. Fuck, you're right. I didn't set my stuff up. I could have had decent touchdowns. Shut up. Listen to your daddy.
Yeah, listen to your daddy.
When I start talking trash to people, you jump in. This nigga is a clown. This nigga's a goofy ass nigga, bro. Oh, you want to blitz? All right, do that same blitz. I got something for you. Do that same blitz. I want you to set up everything the way that you need it. Because when I beat you, I want you to have no excuses. Set stuff up. Yeah.
And my dad is gonna put a tape on you and then he's gonna give you a body.
Yeah.
He does have the first down. The drive stays in.
You gotta go pee-pee? You gotta go pee-pee. Shut your mouth, boy.
Yeah, be quiet, you little 1-year-old. Stop talking.
Yeah. Go pee-pee. Go pee-pee. Go ahead. Right there. Go ahead.
Ew, you good.
Yeah. You ain't got nothing to say, bro. You ain't got nothing to real to say, do you?
Yeah, this is why your daughter is 10 years old.
What? That's good. What? Julian's roast is funny. That's why your daughter 10 years old.
Your daddy would get a note.
Oh, he turned his mic off. Jay, go pee. Go pee, mama. Pull your panties up.
Oh, who's that to do?
Pull your panties. Pull your panties, mama. Oh. You are trash.
Yeah, you are trash.
Stephon Diggs, 26 yards. And the Bills have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. So an important touchdown right there is now they're really beginning to pull away.
Yeah, this was a tight game until not too long ago. But since then, they've hit the accelerator. And they pushed the lead up to 3 scores here in the 4th quarter. And I don't see them looking back.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Allen will try to throw for it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Prescott now from the 50. Swinging this out for
Now you're just doing the same shit over and over again because you ain't got nothing.
Brother, say you died, you went to get.
What'd you say, Jim?
Bro, you are trash, you dummy.
No, what'd you say about his dad?
Nothing.
You just said something about his dad. What'd you just say about his dad? Yo, say what you just said about his dad. Say it. Say it.
Trash!
He said, Jew said, oh, you're trash, and that's why your dad went to go get milk and never came back. Yo, Julian just said that. Yo, Julian is a savage. Yo, Julian is a savage. Why he do that to that man?
So the completion results there in 9 yards, and it'll bring up a 2nd and short. To throw is Prescott. Complete to Hilton. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays.
You are trash.
Yeah, you are trash.
White with a pick.
I almost should have pick 6 on your bum ass up. Bruh, get off my field.
Field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the...
That's right. Move on. Please hold. Next.